Hi Kirsty, hi Pocahontas. Can you hear me, babes? Let me try and get this down on the desk a little bit. Oh, hi Maz. How are we all today? Yes, it better sound, is it good? I've already got the powder up my nose. Woohoo. Hi Sophie. Yeah, I've got so many to catch up on because it's been such a busy couple of weeks. So I thought I better get cracking on it. A bit better, that's good, isn't it? But this is the blue we're going to have today for frankincense and myrrh. Let's get cracking. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that it's better. I managed to get the headphones to work on my computer. Yay. I knew I just needed to focus on it and not panic, but you know. Hi, Dorothy. Glad to see you. Hi, Daisy. Thank you for joining in. Dorothy, Shaz asked me to send you a message to say thank you ever so much for being so welcoming last night. And I agree. You're a star moderator. Your asthma is getting better, darling. Yes, I did just say let's get it up and cracking because I've literally just said hello to Cedric. Cedric is another Pokemon card puller, like Pocahontas. So how comes your asthma's getting better? Is that with the nebulizers and that, darling? I should probably message Maureen because I don't want Maureen to miss out. Yeah, the new space is a lot better with the mask, I reckon. I've got cat hairs. Hi, PJ. Oh, ironing, relaxing time. I used to quite like ironing, but I can't be fucked anymore. I literally can't even hold an iron anymore. I'm like a danger with anything hot in my hands because I just drop it all. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining in, babe. Breaking up any lumps I've got in here. Hi, Shaz. I'm making more bath bombs. It's going to be frankincense and myrrh today. I lost the poll off my community post, so I can't see what else was voted in. We're just going to have to roll with it. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Hi, Spooky. Give it some massage. No, I'm not trusted with anything hot, mate. My hands are rubbish. I've been locking up all day because I did bath bombs last night. Had some lovely feedback today. New people joining. Yeah, that's it. When it's absolutely desperate, I'll iron something, but I actually don't even own an iron at the moment. I was going to buy an iron recently just for crafting. but I won't use it for anything else. Is he gets my mum to do his he gets his to do his chef's uniform because I just can't be bothered. Watching Lion King. Oh, do you reckon that's a good blue? I can hear a cat crying to come in. Oh, that's good then, Nikki. A bit easier, isn't it? My mum's got one of those steam iron machine thingies, you know. So much easier. It smells beautiful. Frankincense and myrrh is a well nice fragrance. It's like a manly fragrance, but it's really nice. It's like an aftershavey sort of fragrance. And frankincense is a great smell. It's really good, like essential oil. Actually, I usually put in a bit of frankincense essential oil with this mix, but I haven't this time. It's just purely fragrance oil, which is like an imitation of it because frankincense is really expensive. Myrrh's even more expensive. Hiya, Tanya. Oh, I watched the new Lion King. I really enjoyed it. Hi, Felica. Get the flavor. Hi, Bubba Games. Thank you. It is cool. Yeah, it does smell like a sexy man. Exactly that. Except for it's probably better for you than a sexy man would be. Completely frozen, are you, PJ? Hi, just me. I don't know how good the lighting is really here. That makes it shadow, doesn't it? I do need whiskey, don't I? I will probably have one soon. Thank you, Bubba Games. Dorothy's a bad influence. She is a bad influence, isn't she? But I like it. Might be an aromatic bath bomb ingredient. Yeah, that's a good idea. Especially to go with like frankincense and myrrh, you know what I mean? I bet they gave Jesus, baby Jesus, whiskey. I know if I was a baby, I'd want whiskey. Oh, Nikki, my whiskey would really help you. Oh, that's great, Pocahontas. I'm well chuffed with that one. Um, it would be a great fragrance, actually, I think. You can actually get one that's tobacco and whiskey. Hi, Beta. Thanks for joining me, lovely. Hi, Catherine. I'm struggling to hold the thing. Mm. Yeah, toothache's like one of the worst pains, isn't it? Honestly, I hate toothache. You have to pop by for a whiskey one day, Nikki. Clove oil sucks. I hate clove oil. It's disgusting. I'm making bath bombs in frankincense and myrrh fragrance. They're going to be blue with like gold embeds to go like gold, frankincense and myrrh. I get a dislike on everything. You know, that's like one person sitting there going, dislike, dislike, dislike. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. It'll be a long time coming before I let something like that upset me. Have I heard anything from Stacey and John? No, I haven't done, darling. I'm sorry. I wish I had. Dorothy, Jim props me up nicely. Yep. Am I going to do a live making soap? I might do one day, but it's quite hard work with soap because it has a tendency to go wrong at the last minute. It's like it's a very fine line making the soap. It suddenly turns to rock if you're not careful, if you don't move quick enough. You're watching the Royal House of Windsor's Love the Queen now. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm obsessed. I was literally just watching The Crown before coming on. I need to make fudge while I'm pissed up. My son was saying that earlier. He was like, "Can't you make fudge tart for me while you're on live?" All right, so nice to see you. Well, thanks for joining in, guys. Fudge tart contest. You like that, dear? Oh yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I'd like to do. I would like to do a soap soon because I've actually just run out of homemade soap. I gave my last bar to Amy and Tom. Is it Amy and Tom? I think it's Amy and Tom, isn't it? From they're a new paranormal channel. I sent them off my dole yesterday to keep at their place and work with. So they're gonna get a bar of my soap. Thanks, you Pocahontas. Lovely. Finger of fudge. A finger of fudge. Thank you, Flicker. Bless you. Hi, Dark Phantom. I didn't see Dark Phantom coming. Oh, hi, Dark Phantom. Thank you for joining me, babe. That's right. The chat keeps rolling up really quickly. What are they called? What? I think it's Tom TMP Mystery or TP Mysteries or something. I was watching them on John's. I was on John's live with them, and they're like really quite a new team. So I'll find out their. Let me go and get their link, and we'll stick it in. Hi, Beyond the Grit, babe. So I want to get in Tom and that's link. Do you reckon you could do it for me? John, if you could, I'd appreciate it. If you could stick in the link for the guys that I was on with you. Hi, James. Sorry, I'm missing everyone. Can't see everything. Yeah, bath bombs are too dear. Hi, Silver. Thanks for joining in, darling. Hi, Jenna. Oh, it's lovely to see you all joining. Yeah, I was on the stream with you with them the other week. They do the dolls. They've got all the dolls, John. I sent them my doll yesterday. So I know they're quite a new team. I'd like it if they could get a little bit of advertising. Of course, John's another paranormal team that you should all check out if you're into the paranormal. That's the Beyond the Crypt Paranormal and Dark Phantom as well, the lovely one. Thank you, babe. I couldn't remember the exact name. I think it's Amy and Tom in it, but is it Amy and Tom? I don't sell them, Catherine. I just give them as gifts for Christmas and that. John is helpful. He's lovely. Really good guy. He's been a friend for a long time now. It smells really lapping in. I wish I could sell them, but I couldn't possibly think that I could keep up with the workload, and you have to get like a license for each fragrance oil that you sell, and that's crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Bubba. That's what I felt like with Four Kids Dorothy. It was literally like hellish at Christmas. Absolute hell. I'm trying to keep everyone happy. I want to get into the bottom because I know there's some white stuff down there. It's not been mixed in yet. Mm. I do love making my bath bombs. It's I wouldn't be able to afford to buy them, so that's my little treat to myself. When I do like the bath salts and that, they help with my pain, so I'll do them soon. Yeah, they were on last night because I'd spoken to them. I'm exactly the same, Shaz, all the time. I've always been like that. I used to always be awake all night the night before their birthdays, like wrapping things and making cakes and stuff like that, blowing up balloons. That was how I knew I was ill when I couldn't blow up balloons anymore. It's starting to feel like Christmas in here with all these Christmassy smells. Yeah, it is better to work with your hands. This holding this is quite hard on me, but it does move it quickly, like mix it in quickly. I can use a electric mixer, but I prefer doing it by hand. It just never comes out quite the same unless you do it by hand. You've got a new channel I might like. What one's that then, John? It's nice to see all my old friends again. Missed you guys. Good to have you here, Catherine. Nice to see everyone getting along a bit. Hello, Llama, my dear. Oh, bless. Is it her birthday tomorrow then? Oh, happy birthday to Tiana for tomorrow. Tom and Amy. I think it is Tom and Amy. I can't remember the name of their actual channel. It's something Mysteries, I think. TMP Mysteries or something. I'm not sure if I've got it right. They're nice, very nice people, and they're just making a start into the paranormal fields. And I'm all for a bit of new life out there because you know a lot of channels have got to the point where none of us watch them anymore. Yeah, congratulations, Llama. I was well chuffed to see you hit 800. I hate wrapping. I got some gorgeous bags off QVZ, and you can wrap anything in all different sizes. Just plonk in your present and full of drawstring cords. Job done. Oh my God, Dorothy, that sounds perfect. New people for you to go and harass Llama. No, he won't harass them. They're not into drama. You got 70 forms in. Oh my God, that's great. I'm one of them. Yeah, Bubba's awesome. Your brother's subscribing too. Thank you so much. That's sweet. I'll ask if their doll has knickers. Be right back. I sent them, and actually, yeah, she does have knickers. She does. She's got little purple silk knickers on. Yeah, QVC, I don't watch it because I know that I'll get in trouble. Oh my God, yeah. The round tins. It's like, why make things round? Don't you know you can't wrap shit when it's round? Hi, Luke. Oh, thank you. Are you Bubba's brother? You hope you're on at least one, Nikki. I voted you. I meant to tell you who I voted for. I voted you for one. I wonder which one. Everyone that hasn't, jump on over to Llama's channel and fill out the form for the Paranormal Drama Awards. Yeah, I saw you doing the whole like protecting some victims and that. I respect that, you know I do, John. Yes, I will join in on that. I'll go back as soon as I'm finished on here and join in. If the wrapping was left to my partner, everyone would get presents and sellotape plastic as the bags. Yeah, you know. Oh, you're number 1,650, Luke. Thank you. 1,650 subs. Not doing bad today, guys. I'm quite happy. Can I vote for myself, Llama? Yeah, you can. Yeah, the weird shapes are just like stupid. Wrapping paper does not go round them well. Hi, Carly. Thanks for joining in. my sister likes your vids on Facebook. Oh, thank you. That's great. Yeah, I did too, James. I'll never forget. I got the little a la carte kitchen. I think it was my 6th birthday or 6th Christmas. It was 6th or 7th Christmas. And my dad, I lived with my dad at the time, and he got me the a la carte kitchen that I'd begged for. And I found it. I found it, got it out, played with it, put it all back. And then on Christmas Day, I couldn't, for the life of me, like lift a smile because I knew what I was getting. Yeah, wrapping paper is a rip-off. Got an update on Mark Feely coming soon. Good. Open the crackers on the tree. Yeah, my kids used to do that. Be right back, need painkillers. That's not good. At one point, I made like my own wrapping paper and everything for my soaps, like by drawing and that. Or I've got a diamond painting that I'm going to start doing over the next couple of days, so I might do that on video as well. I never get anything for Christmas or on my birthdays. I never have done that. Well, it's been years since I did. I used to eat all the chocolates off the tree. your feud with MS or the Shed Revolution. I don't know what the Shed Revolution. Oh yeah, the Shed Revelation was one as well, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna shut up. Which of your dogs has me? Because you're such a wind-up merchant, Armour. No wonder people. Really, Nikki, you decoyed on him. I saw John showing about him the other day, and I was like, oh dear. I know Pocahontas being a young girl doing, or a young lady doing Pokemon cards and that, she's had some the odd comments and that you think, oh god, people can be right weirdos online, can't they? It's a lot worse than us online after all. You got a webcam for me? I've got one now. Bless you. I've got to roll up a bit because I'm losing track. Every Christmas Eve, my nan used to let us open one present. It was always PJs. Now I do the same to mine. Yeah, that's nice, that one. Catherine, I started doing a little bod Xmas box with some PJs, etc. And that's nice, yeah. I'm going to do, about to start moulding now, Luke. I bet it is Pocahontas, you know. Is his name really Feely? Oh my god. He wants to lock you in it, Nicky. Oh no, look, I just sprayed it everywhere. I've still got this colour left, but it's actually like a moulding texture now. I might add that last bit in. Going to make it well nice in the water, but it'll be blue water. I love it when it's blue water. That's scary. Pocahontas Beyond the Crypt is starting a new channel to try and protect people from, dirty, rude people on the internet and that, and bullies. And it's sort of like the idea is to go after those who send you those sort of messages, darling. Not good, is it? You know, someone needs to protect them, people. Yes, you can, Sophie. You can always discuss anything that bothers you in here. You know that one. When I was a kid at Christmas, I used to put on my grandma's wig, mum's red lippy, and put Branston pickle on cream crackers and pretend I was Alexis from Dynasty eating caviar on crackers. Oh my God, Dorothy. I used to watch Dallas, not Dynasty. I was a Dallas kind of girl until they killed off Bobby, whatever his name was. Was it? I'll send it to you, Pocahontas. Now they're not happy with just PJs. They get boxes big enough to fit all their presents in. Greedy gets laugh out loud joking. Is he? He lives in Birmingham, does he? He's in Leeds now. Crikey. Mickey, good. I'm happy to hear this trip. We need more about these mini trips. The thing is a lot of people don't even realise as well. So it's good to bring attention to anyone that's acting like that. You messaged your daughter last year on TikTok, PJ. I think TikTok's quite dangerous for it, isn't it? Dorothy, where did you put your shoulder pads? Is he infamous? Yes, he is, Llama. Like when someone is attacked because of the way they dress, like a short skirt, and then the rapist said to say she was asking for wearing a short skirt. Yeah, that's wrong, isn't it? You should be able to express yourself in any way, shape, or form without being touched, without permission. That's what I say all the time. You know what I mean? If I give you my permission, mate, you can do whatever you want. But like, don't like just expect that you can touch me. But I'm quite obviously I haven't been in a relationship for a long time, so I'm very much like nah. Well, you see this collie, right? You're just about to start road, yeah. There's Odin's. Hang on, I will. Um, I'll show you collie in a second. Hang on. Let me get this. Yeah, I know. Oops. Add moderator. There you go, darling. You're moderating now on that one. Right, to get these to mould, you have to get it to the right texture. Now, I can feel it with my hands. There's no way I can show you like that it's the right texture or what it feels like, but it's like moist sand. Like the sea's been out for quite a while and it's quite nice to rub. Like now, can you hear my cat scratching at the window? He asked to be friends, etc. Oh my god, that's bad. But yeah, when you lift it up, you can squeeze like this, and you've got like snowballs. Yeah, that's when it's ready to start moulding. So I'm just going to let my cat in. Hang on. Right, before I start moulding, I'm going to make a quick coffee. I'll be back in a second, guys. Let me just. For Dorothy's sake, I thought I'd bring a whiskey with me. Cheers, Dorothy. Come on in, baby. Hey, y'all. In, in. You've all got wet paws, and I've just cleaned everything. Squeeze that baking soda harder. Yeah, a lot of those people that act daft, they aren't. They're up to something. You know, don't feel sorry for them because they are definitely up to no good. That's why they act daft. Southern Comfort is nice. Yeah, I like Southern Comfort. Haven't drank it for years, but that's because I pretty much always drink whiskey if I'm gonna. The rainbow red Pikachu was so pretty. I was like, oh my god. I was well chuffed. Right, this is ready to mould because it's all over me. Because it's like more guys, like I'm not going to put glitter on it. You saw Cassie's ginger pussy earlier. See, I love gingers, don't I, Llama? I love ginger pussy. These moulds are called best bombs. Best bombs. Best bombs. They're from, I got them from eBay, but they're like a specific company with eBay that sells them. And they're definitely the best I've had. I want to go with yellow bath on them beds, don't I? Yellowy gold. Llama, did you stroke it? Your mate washed his first Charizard. Oh my god, no. That'd be like heartbreaking, wouldn't it? Yeah, you can look but not touch, that's right. You know, spooky. Good mama can. Bath on butt plugs. God, yeah, he still cries. I'm not surprised. My now ex-best friend's brother attacked a 4-year-old boy. He could be out of prison, only served 3 years out of a 7-year sentence. Me and her no longer talk because she took his side. Oh my god. That's why I fostered, you see. So I've looked after teenagers that have been through the same sort of thing. So I understand. Hi, Baz. It's not nice. We have to keep the young people of today safe. You're a watcher, aren't you, Llama? Right, got an embed in, and then we'll go in. Yeah, you can make bombs with, like, in fact, my friend makes them with proper rings in, like just sterling silver ones, but you know, I'd like to do it. I'd like to give it a go. But there's one bomb. Thanks, John, for joining Pokemon. Lou reckons their channels has the best people. Yeah, I know, and we're boring, and all we talk about is them. Except for I think we do quite a lot of stuff on here, don't we? Except to talk about them, and they just have to come up every now and then because they talk about us. Yeah, I've fostered 5 children in my lifetime. 3 of them before I had my youngest two, and I was pregnant with my third child at the time, and 2 since I done my degree. Yay, Bubba's back so she can see. Or is it a she or he? Is Bubba a she or he? You can see me moulding, push it together. Odin's John from what used to be Black Country Spirit Seekers, but also Odin's Paranormal and Odin's Legacy, and oh my god, I can't remember all the names. Yeah, I know she disputed my fostering llama. My kids are about somewhere. I'm sure they can tell you that I definitely fostered. They remember it happening. It was hard work, I can tell you that, but at the same time, very rewarding, like supporting people that needed it, you know. Serena, hi. Oh, hi. Thank you for stopping by. I haven't done a soap for a while, but we was just saying that it's time that I've done a soap. Another bomb. See how many we can get out of this. Yeah, it's been ages since I've done a soap video. I miss making my soaps, but because I've got 12 cats in the house, it's not so easy. As you can see, one of them's there. I did foster you, John. You're my surrogate. I know it makes me laugh, Nikki. Why would I even lie about it? Do you know what I mean? Not much claim to fame or anything. It was hard work, and I struggled at times, to be honest, because I was getting ill when I was fostering my last one. I became fully disabled while I was fostering, so it was quite hard. Do you know what I mean? But I did my best. I tried. Bye, Baba. Take care. Yes. Hennessy sounds like a boy's name. Well, I suppose it could be a boy's or a girl, couldn't it? It's an alcohol's name. They're both on par with each other. They are. I'm not surprised they've ended up friends, seeing as they were the ones that started it all. Got to do it like that. Oh, thank you, Serena. Yeah, it's a lovely blue, isn't it? From Easy Colours, which is like specifically bath bomb colours. Hennessy's an alcoholic drink, yeah. I'm not sure what type of drink it is. Is it a brandy type, a cognac type, or is it? I don't know. That's nice though. Jenna, I'm so confused about who's who anyway. Hi, Sosa. It was 5, yeah. All good fun. Thank you for standing up for me there, son. I love you. Love you, babe. My boy. He should know. You're doing well with the new meds, are you? That's really good. That's really good. Jenna's now Shaz. Good lad. Looks after me. No, Rama's learnt the hard way. Thank you, sir. New is now a pornographer. Joys of ADHD, it's a pain, but glad I now know what's up with me. Yeah. Hey, didn't think that one was going to come out then. Always with me, aren't you, son? How long was my longest foster child? 3 years was the last one, was 3 years. The one before that was about 9 months. And the 3 at once was only for 6 months. But my son, who I was pregnant at the time, he got sick inside of me, so I had to quit fostering because I was too. It was mad. Like I had to go backwards and forwards to the hospital every week to get scanned, and that he had like lung problems in my womb. So I couldn't keep doing it because it was like a baby and twin boys. It was hard work, really hard work. I gave up a job to do that one. Take a healthy slurp of whiskey. That's my girl. Yeah, you know. Sat bow-legged, had a hot shower earlier. I couldn't find a tunnel, so I scrubbed my pickled onions with a nail brush, and they are red for now. So I just thought I'd put that in when I saw about someone saying about her fostering children. I remember people had said she was lying. I watched my mum's videos, and if she was lying about the stuff, I'd, where are you? Tell her off. Yeah, exactly. Like my kids wouldn't put up with me talking shit. Literally, my kids would be like, "Mum, don't be a dick online." Literally. Hi, Liz. So glad you dropped in. Fell asleep, bless you. Do I use lye in my bath bombs? No, that's different from making soap. Bath bombs is mostly bicarbonate of soda, citric acid. Then you've got like cornstarch. I put some tapioca starch in as well because that works better. What else do I use? I use so many ingredients in my bath bombs. You'll have to look back at some of my bath bomb videos, and I've got some that have the whole recipe in there. She say, tell her off what she says is true, but I'm going back to being quiet. Thanks for everyone for watching. Love you, son. Did you get attached to your foster kids? Think that is what put me off over fostering. When I was pregnant, Nikki, and I had a baby. She was 3 months old when I got her, and like 9 months old when I had to give her up, and I had no choice but to give her up because I had to put like the health of my own first, obviously. And it was crazy. I was so attached to her. I probably loved her. The boys were really hard work. I think they both had autistic. Like they were somewhere on the autistic spectrum. I'm not sure where. They didn't get diagnosed while they were with me, but I did recommend that they should be tested. But they were hard work, the boys, because they were like 3-year-old twin boys, and they turned 4 while they were with me. But I did my best, and I loved them all. Loved them all like my own. I love every kid like my own, though, to be honest. I've got like all my kids' friends all spend all their time, like they talk to me as if I'm their mum or their friend, depending on which age group it is. Like most of my friends are the kids' friends, to be honest. Like the last two were teenagers, so and had like family issues, hard work, but it was worthwhile doing. You know what I mean? I feel like I know for a fact that at least one of them feels like I've that kept her going through life and helped her heal. A new shape for a bath bomb. Oh, willy shape. I'm missing everything. I'd love to learn how to make them. Yeah, you should look back, Serena. I've got loads of bath bomb making videos. Absolutely loads, and a lot of them I add all the ingredients and everything. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. Yeah. Yeah, I get well attached to people anyway. Like, just in general, I do. I'm always looking after everyone. James, I think I might do a little like star painting on there with gold. What do you think? Tomorrow, like when they dry, we'll paint a little gold star on them. I might try to do that. My hands are well shaky, so I find it hard. I'm going to do some smaller ones. Yeah. Hmm. What smell would you do really shaped bath bombs? uh, salt and vinegar, cheese. It depends whose willy shape it is, really, doesn't it? James needs someone to rub ointments on his plums. Oh, oops. Banana. I've got a banana fragrance oil, funny enough. Now you've given me ideas. Not a good topic of conversation, you know. How are you, Liz? I've missed you for all of 24 hours since I saw you last. Cucumber, yeah, that'd be a good one. I got kiwi fruit fragrance, not cucumber though. But I do like cucumber fragrance stuff. My plums have been rubbed enough for tonight. You could fry an egg on them. They're bloody good. That's so bad. They'd be great for hen pies, they would, wouldn't they? And 14th Feb 21 guys really bath bombs. Oh no. I could do them with ylang ylang and that, so it's like a aphrodisiac one, you know. Hen parties, Valentine's Day, anniversaries, liquid embeds. salty, Shaz. Oh, bless you, Elizabeth. I keep falling asleep all the time as well. Oh, I couldn't find the flowers. I used the nail brush on them in a hot shower and they are bright red now. I would have told you not to do that if you'd have asked me for my advice, James. One of my friends makes bath bombs with like it gives like a liquid mercury effect under the water, and I really want to give it a try. And she's revealed her secrets recently, so I'm thinking I might try that. That's Atomic Balm Bath and Body, which is who I learned everything about bath making from, bath bomb making. Look, at least he hasn't got blue balls now. They're red balls. Why would you even do that? Nothing could be that dirty to be scrubbed that much. That's so true. Poor balls. Blowy plums. James is always blowing the drums. Vita, this chat is hilarious. Vita, as you're new to my subscribers, yeah, this is pretty much the usual for us lot. Seeing a bit, John. I don't know how we end up in such like terrible terms of talking about balls, but we always end up talking about stuff like this. The ingredients are bicarbonate of soda, citric acid. I use sodium lauryl sulfur acetate, and a very small amount for bubbles. Corn flour, tapioca starch, Epsom salts, pink Himalayan sea salt, kaolin clay. What else is there? Apricot kernel oil, glycerin, fragrance oil. What else is there? There's some cocamidopropyl betaine. These aren't necessary ingredients. They're like the extra special ones that add bubbles. A little bit of polysorbate to help mix the oil into the bath water. And what else? Vitamin E oil. I think that's it for the liquid ingredients. And yeah, we use 70% rubbing alcohol for moistening it a bit more if we need to. But I've used enough oil and that ingredients to get it damp enough without needing alcohol at the moment. Not much then, yeah. You can do so much more basic bath bombs. Like if you went to a certain company that makes lots of bath bombs that I won't mention the name of because I'll get in trouble for it. But if you went there, your bath bomb would include bicarbonate of soda, citric acid. They wouldn't even use the liquids that I use or the oils that I put in. They would use like water to dampen it. And I think they put in a bit of cornstarch as well. And that's about it. They're the most basic of ingredients you can get. There's a cat just dropping things. Are thin lips miser lips? Probably. I don't know. I read up on turmeric and it's meant to be good in the bombs for inflammation and antiseptic. Yeah, I have used them in my bombs before. I have used turmeric. I have it in my ingredients and I tend to use it more in bath salts because that's what I use for my pain relief. But you can put them in the bath bombs as well, but it will turn your bath bombs yellow and it will turn your bath water yellow as well, which can be a good thing. Like I've used it as a natural colorant before. Did I put embeds in. I don't think I did I? Look, there's one of my hairs in there. Look for it. At least I broke it open. Yeah, mainly I use the three bits that you don't need at all are the cocamide propyl betaine, the sodium lauryl sulfur acetate. You don't need them at all. They just make bubbly bath bombs. That it's like much better luxury bath bombs, but it's very expensive ingredients. Like I wouldn't like I couldn't possibly like charge for these and make a profit off of them because of the fact that I add all those special ingredients in. But I like making them as luxury as I can. That chicken thing had you laughing. What chicken thing? Have I missed something? Blame James Cat. Dorothy, do you have thin lips? Dorothy, do you have thin lips, darling? No, Llama, they're plump and luscious. Um, quilting. Oh, quilting. I've always wanted to have a go at quilting. I'd love to make a family like heirloom quilt type thing, you know. Got me gin and got me dips and got me crisps. Sounds pucker, Dorothy. Dorothy's lips touch her knees. They are like a skirt made from steak. Beef curtains. So you pull them back with mini bulldog clips. No, but I've got the quilt and dummies and did some sewing last night. Got some spare material. Oh, lovely, Liz. You'll have to show me when you get doing that. Chicken jizz are in KFC products, you know. Is there? She hangs weights on them. Llama. Really? I don't know how you lot get round to these subjects that you get on, you know. So has anything exciting been going on in YouTube land today? Have I been slagged off more because I made a video last night? I haven't been paying attention, you see. You'll have to let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. I see someone's gone through and disliked everything. Takes a certain kind of humour for our subjects. It does, doesn't it, Shaz? You've got to keep smiling. I'm a bad influence on you, Liz. It wasn't. I was tucking into my chicken at the time. Baz told me. Oh dear. That's not good. Serena, I'm glad you joined in, love. Yeah, we're quite the community. We've all been hanging out for quite a few years now, so it's quite nice when we all get together. And yeah, it does get quite crude, but we do have a laugh. I'm glad to have you join us. See, see, guys, someone loves us. We're not bad in everyone's eyes. I've got another hair in there. I've always got hairs everywhere. Like not on my body though. On the head, off my head. It come off my head. Ta-da. Ta-da. Look at that. Let's see if I can't put this in here. And does on foghorn leghorns juice. Oh dear. How does a cockerel? How does a cockerel get its willy through the shell to fertilise an egg? That's a good question, Llama. I actually like want to know now. Come on, Shaz, tell us. how does that happen? I think the egg forms after the willy did its bit. I had quite a few people message me and say that they enjoyed being able to sit and chat with old friends last night. That's nice. See, you are all loved, girls. Don't have to listen to what one or two people say about us, do we? I'm not telling you on YouTube. Can't you make a video about it, Shaz? I'm sure we'll all watch. This is just the last little bit, and I'm just trying to make it so as I can use it tomorrow. What do you know about ovulation jelly? Come on, Llama, tell us, what do you know about ovulation jelly? Very important. The stretchiness when you rub it between your fingers tells you something. You should know this. I heard you was an intelligent llama. That will have to be the producer. What the fuck is ovulation jelly? And he doesn't ram his bell through a shell. Oh dear gosh. Ta-da! Made such a mess. I can't remember what came next in the poll. So what bath bombs I've got to make next, which might be tomorrow night if I don't pass out. I've just been told that the school, my daughter's at sixth form at the local school, and the teachers are now all coming down with COVID. So I'm a bit like, oh no, gutted. I don't want her to go, but I don't know if I have a choice in the matter. Hello, Casper, to your ghosty friend. So I don't know if I can actually get that out of there till tomorrow. What do you think? Should I try? No, it'll break. I reckon. Oh, got it. Ta-da. Ta-da! Get my gloves off. I should have probably kept them on while I sorted my desk out, but you know. I've got bath bomb materials on everything. Ugh. I still haven't edited the video where I made the bath bomb in bed yet. I've been so busy this week that it's been mental. At least I've got some lives done though this week as well. Come to see you all. I'm going to try and make it more of a regular thing. I just get so tired sometimes. Dorothy, do you mean fanny mucus? Llama. Do you know what it does? 2 chickens and 1 drumstick. Tanya's scarred for life. But have you had a KFC since? That's a good question. Did it actually scar you for life? I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to put this all in the kitchen and that won't be a second. Helps if you can see me, doesn't it? That better. You stare at me with me earphones on. I won't be on for much longer today because it's I'm knackered. Llama wanted a detailed explanation. Dorothy and I do enjoy a baked Alaska at Christmas. Yes, I like a baked Alaska, but it's unusual for me to make it though. Strawberry. It's just put me off my rain. Yeah. That sounds good, Jane. Yeah, it's the way to tell if you can get pregnant at the time, like if it's like that, isn't it? Supposedly. Next time I eat, I'll be thinking of chicken spunk, Dorothy. Oh dear. Getting dizzy with it. You lot are funny. Is it really that time already? Yep, that's the one, Llama. James has put Elizabeth off her peaches. And you like a bit of peach fuzz, Liz. If you eat the fairy peach, don't slip, or you'll be eating the chocolate donut. Fuzzy peach. You can really hear me swallow now. Hiya, John. Welcome back. My other son's messaged me. Let's see what he said. Dorothy. You're bad influence on me, Dorothy. Can you hear it okay now? You nearly dropped your bottle of Coke, did you? Beat was laughing. Oh, good. When did you slip in a bit of chalky donut, James? Crispy fried peaches battered in cheese. Dorothy, it's snail trailing her jelly on her lino. Looking very floral. Yeah, got flowers on today. People would pay to listen to this. It's so rude. They'd be jacking themselves off to this chat. I think some people jack themselves off to too much stuff on YouTube anyway. Especially the bullies. They sit there like getting all hyped, don't they? Get far too hyped. Soaping and jizz all in one. Bye, everyone. Thanks for laughing. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, Serena. It was really good fun. I'm glad you popped on by. Guys, we've got all the top jizz recipes. James, very vulgar. I love it when you say things like that, Llama. It always makes me laugh. I'm always like, very vulgar. Very vulgar. Del Monte sandwiches with fruit bits. Mmm, tasty. Oh, bless you. John, you're so lovely. I'll send it to you in a minute. Darling, I have to send you guys. I've got to make you guys some soap anyway because I'm going to start doing the paranormal group soaps. You love Mama on the whiskey. What have I come back into? Oh, my eyes are bleeding. Hi, Catherine. Welcome back to the juice conversations and funny juice conversations. Wrong in it. Put the blindfold back on, bless. Over there. I'm messaging John now. Hi. No, not that Catherine, darling. Has she got any pals that left anyway? That aren't there for their own purposes. Thank you. James has got this furry bruise all Yay, thank you. You are corrupting Melba's crafting from craft port to porn is a big change. See you later, Tanya. Take care, darling. Thanks for joining in. I like a bit of corrupted crafting. Who's making mince pies? I would make mince pies, but I actually am not going to bother this year because nobody eats them but me. Cass, Elizabeth Cass, I might have a wee drink tomorrow night, and I think I'll get a bottle of white wine. It'll be the first since January. Oh, that'll be nice, Liz. Might have to come live to get you to come and have a drink with me then. That's right. Catherine. Lucky you. Living so close. Yeah, a little tipple every now and then is good, isn't it? Like, but I don't drink often. I just, no, it's not the one that's the Catherine that you're thinking of, Llama, was actually an old friend of Claire's, wasn't it? Thank you, John. Bless you. I'm going to maybe go live tomorrow. I would like to. If Liz was going to have a drink with me, I definitely would. I have to get another bottle of whiskey though, because I'm run out. Oh, really? Yeah. It wasn't Myrrh the one that told us everything. I told everyone everything. I've seen a couple of people. Was Hope and Peace? Is that Hope and Peace as well? Is that right? I'm not sure. Yeah, Shaz, when you've got RA, you can't really get away with the drinking too much, can you? Because it's like with the meds and that. Like, it's not too bad for my pain relief because I've cut my pain relief right back down now since I've been a lot better. But it's my methotrexate that I'm not allowed to drink with, so I have to be sort of careful of that. Yeah, I'm going to try and get more regular live streams going, I think. Cass and Dotty, if I get tipsy, laugh out loud, watch out, laugh out loud. I tried to sing and I can't for toffee. I'd love to hear you sing, Elizabeth. Elizabeth's from Ireland, and I love the Irish accent. It's beautiful. I'm sure you sound beautiful singing, Elizabeth. Yeah, like that's right, Pocahontas. Like I literally drink once a month, if not like once a year. Like, it's only been this year that I've started having the odd tipple every now and then, and that's because I feel so much better in myself. No, Catherine, you shouldn't be. Of course not. You're very much welcome. We don't hold it against you just because you live near her. Yeah. You're on sulfasalazine, aren't you, Shaz? Is that right? Sorry if I shouldn't say that out loud, but I don't know what other meds you're on for RA. I know that like most of the RA meds you have to be careful, don't you? Do you know New by Reputation? I think we all know New by Reputation now, don't we? Yeah, that'd be good, Elizabeth. Maybe I could get you to join me on the voice thingy. Yeah, don't scare people off, Llama, poor girl. Everyone knows New anyway. She's always crying and stuff, so people pay attention, don't they? The kids are great, John, really great. Enjoying spending some time with them lately. They got over their bugs, so I'm all happy there. Yeah. Llama, is you fishing for info? Possibly, yeah. Catherine, what info can you give us? No. We don't need info because we already know enough. We've all been burnt by her already. No. You know the wardrobe in Chiocri? I don't know how you say that. I'm no good at speaking like with a Welsh accent, so I won't even try. So you've never met New in person then, but you live nearby? That's cool though. Pretty cool. Not that I get on with New, but it's still pretty cool that you like nearby each other, isn't it? I can't say that I'm a fan, but you know, that's not you, is it? You're such a wind up llama, stop it. Dorothy, but what were they due at? How did you meet all us lot from the paranormal community? That's pretty cool, isn't it? I think that I saw someone in, excuse me, I've got an itchy nose from the bathroom ingredients, but um, I saw someone in one of the paranormal groups the other day that's from my hometown where I went to school and everything. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, we can respect that. Not got any juicy details for you, Llama, sorry. But I reckon your drama awards are going to take off a bit, mate. Llama is the resident reporter, as you can tell. He's the information grabber. Wardrobe of Trioki sent 10 years after Narnia. Don't go breaking nothing. Yeah. Barbie girl, yeah, that's a good one. Llama's just a wind up. Just ignore Llama. Don't worry. don't get offended by Llama. He's fine. He's just trying to get juicy gossip for his rag report. What time is it? 10:30. So how long have I been on here? It doesn't even tell me on here how long. Oh yeah, it does. 1 hour 30 minutes. Well, I suppose I better get off. But I will come back tomorrow and do another one. I don't want to go for too long. Your mum's just started the methotrexate injections. It's horrible, John. I really like try and be as empathetic as possible because it's a really not nice experience when you first start on those meds. I went through hell with it, so it took a long time for me to get used to taking them now without getting sick and that. Llama needs a security guard to help. You have the wrong person then. You can call your live streams the debauched nights of Mama. I like it, James. Oh, Dorothy doesn't want us to go. I love you, Dorothy. You didn't just say you suppose you better get off. Yeah, well, please don't go. Don't go. Oh dear. Oh, funny. You've been on methotrexate a few years, never had many side effects from it. Really, Flicker? Well, that's good. That's really good. I don't get many side effects now. I do quite well with it now. But when I first started taking it, oh my god, I ended up in hospital within a couple of months. I think it was like 2 months. We went on a holiday, the first ever holiday we ever had. By the end of the holiday, I was fully disabled and heading into hospital because it damaged my lungs. Like literally, like my lungs were scarred up from it, and I had to come off it, and then they put me back on it for this time, and it's finally started working now. So I wouldn't want to be without it. I love the stuff. I'm like desperate not to give it up now because it keeps me walking. Humira, yeah, my friend's on Humira. I didn't know you had RA, Flicker. You might have told me in the past, but I don't. Yeah, nice to have another warrior amongst us. It's hard, isn't it? Like RA, I wouldn't wish RA on anyone. I really wouldn't. But like my mum's just start being diagnosed as well, and she's started on methotrexate recently as well. And it's horrible knowing the pain that she's in. But like she says now, at least I know like now what you've been going through because I think before she used to think, God, she's moaning a lot, and my mum's quite a one of you pull your socks up and you get on with it, and I usually am as well. But when I first got diagnosed with RA, it was like completely like bang on the floor, couldn't get up, crying my eyes out, crawling across the floor. Just me's on Simzia for RA. I was meant to go on to Simzia at one point as well. Doesn't it work for you, or is it just the side effects that stink? I didn't know that you was RA as well, just me. I think I did know that you was just me, RA as well, actually. Gonna pop to Debenhams ladies wear. Just makes you angry that you can't help her more. I'm really grateful, John, that I've had such an improvement that I can get about the house a bit more now because I can help my mum a bit more now. She's getting better. Had it some years, cancer, and yeah, it's a tough one, but you just keep fighting. It's all good. That's it. It makes you stronger, doesn't it? Definitely. Mama wants to go to bed now for personal time. Just check my. You're bad, Dorothy. Bring the big handbag. They've gone bust, Llama. That's me. They're changing my sulfasalazine this week. God knows what to. Shaz, it's scary when they change you, and it. Llama behave, laugh out loud. PJ, little tip, llama, take a magnet with you. Security tags come off easier. Yeah. Got to be better to rob from a store than rob from genuine people who care, though, innit? The fatigue is a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I get a lot of fatigue with the Miftrek. So it's like having a hangover, in it, like really bad one. Like, I've been raving for 5 days, sort of hangover. Not that I go raving for 5 days anymore. I used to before that. Personal time, I forgot what that is. I won't go just yet. It does make you stronger, Peter. I think that some of the best things have come about because of my health going downhill. I know it sounds crazy, but my relationship with my kids is great. My home life is great. Like, we don't argue and shit, not much anyway. Because when you're ill, you can't, can you? You can't afford to be arguing and hating on each other when you've got, like, you can't breathe and stuff, and you're in pain and you need support. So yeah, I think the like my own determination to live is. Dorothy's got an arthritic middle finger. Me too, Dorothy. This one, it's literally bending and everything. It's so funny. um, but yeah, um, if they offer me a take it, it's a miracle injection. I must admit, it's got me out of a wheelchair. Mifex at once it started working finally helped me to get out of the wheelchair. So I would have liked to have had one of the biologics work, really, because they're a lot less. I don't find I get as many side effects from the biologics, but they're heavy duty drugs, all of them, aren't they? No matter what, all of the RA drugs are. Being on sulfasalazine, leflunomide is dangerous to lungs, but then so is methotrexate, so is sulfasalazine, actually. Some worked a little, but was still having high CRP. Yeah, my CRP is always the highest thing. Fourth biologic. You can't let it beat you. No, you can't. You have to just keep. Like, there was 1 year after my diagnosis that I sort of gave up on life. I was that depressed about the pain. That's it. You have to be stubborn. You just have to keep going. But if you can just, like, get onto a good med that works, it does help. But I don't feel like I've ever had like, you'd say that I was in, like, a remission now, but I'm in a remission as long as I do nothing. As soon as I stand up, as soon as I start walking, as soon as I use my hands for, like, bath bomb making, then yeah, I'm going to end up with swelling and pain. I don't get as much swelling as I used to. Like, the swelling used to be the most extreme swelling you've ever seen. Like, my ankles and knees and that, they'd be like 3 times the size of what they were. And it'd, like, grow in front of your eyes. You could see it, like, my hands would just swell. Rituximab infusions was what I was on. That's why I started with methotrexate again. Rituximab's the best for lungs. It's the best for causing the least damage to lungs. Yeah, you just can't quit, can you? You've got to keep going. Llama, you're funny. Your PVC suit. Little used vibrators. Got some good stuff coming up online. Hey, oh, and Mr. Smith, really, John? Or I'll have to watch that then. Daisy, I'm on methotrexate and Myrrh. It's the only thing that got my RA under control. My sort of bestie with RA lung, she was on Humira and that, and she had a lot of success with it. Your liver didn't like it, yeah. Come out of hospital swelling when I went to my lungs and heart. Oh my gosh, Catherine, you got to be careful, darling. Inflammation's the worst thing. Like basically, it's inflammation that's done all the damage to my lungs. That's what happens. It's the well, they say now that it's not RA lung, but it's still the inflammation that was caused by the RA and the constant infections that's caused like scar tissue going across my lungs. It's horrible, isn't it? Like a lot of people can't have a lot of the RA meds, and the thing is it's like a lifeline, isn't it? At the time, you're so desperate to get help and not feel so much pain. And for me, every drug that I took to try and get better ended up with me in hospital with my lungs destroyed. And then they put me back on methotrexate, which had already destroyed my lungs, and they actually started working, and they haven't, touch wood, haven't put me back in hospital yet. It is finding the right and the right combination for you as well. And like for me, I got really dark and depressed. I sat on the settee and I wouldn't move. I wouldn't get up. I was laid out flat all the time. And then I saw someone die in front of me. I know that's quite grim, but I saw someone in hospital. I was in hospital and someone died in front of me. I have COPD as well, Catherine. It's not good, is it? Um, so I had someone die in front of me while I was in hospital, and I was like, and they were overweight like me, and had all the same conditions as me, and I was like, if I don't do something now to change everything, then I'm going to end up like that. So I got up and I determined I was giving up the steroids, except for when I absolutely have to have them for my lungs, and I had to bear through a lot of pain, but then eventually I started getting more and more like I was watching June Gould doing exercises and that, and I was getting more and more mobility back in my joints, and the swelling started decreasing, methotrexate started kicking in, and things have been going quite well since. Touchwood. No. Do you dress up as a lady on Thursdays, Lama? Good question, speaker. We've never really asked if Lama actually is a man, or like a boy llama or a female llama. You had COVID too. Oh my god, what was that like with COPD, darling? It scares me. I can't help but be honest about that. It scares the shit out of me. Thank you, Dorothy. I've worked hard. I had to. I had to pick myself up and get myself back like into fighting form. You know, I wasn't fighting for a while, and then like, I was like, no, I'm gonna die if I don't fight. So I fought, and yeah, I'm doing really good at the moment. Touch wood, and I hope I just don't catch COVID or any of the other flu bugs going around. You're the lookout decoy, llama. You thought you was dying. That's the worst thing with flu, anyway, that you always feel like you're dying. Like when I get sepsis, it's literally like that's one of the main signs that you've got sepsis. Is if you genuinely believe you're dying, it's like down as well on the list for nurses to pick up on and that. Thank you, Vita. Yeah, have you fully recovered now? Because like, a lot of people are getting that long COVID, aren't they? And I'm like, that's the bit that worries me. I think there's going to be like sort of 10% more people are going to die in the next 10 years because of COVID. More of a Dorothy Perkins kind of girl. You've got to be so careful with these autoimmune diseases and medications, though, innit? Like little bugs become big bugs. Have they gone bust too? Everywhere goes bust. Is that just like shops that have been visited by a certain person or what? Yeah, exactly, James. I've heard that as well. Crazy, isn't it? Like, I think it does depend on what you've got wrong with you as well. Yeah, I get sepsis literally every year, at least once a year. I get sepsis with pneumonia. Um, Crazy times. My son had COVID the day before the first lockdown, got 26-year-old, and it took nearly 2 weeks for him to start feeling human again. Odds are his antibodies have died off by now. Yeah, trust me, COVID is causing a lot of problems after the 10 days. Yeah, I just need a gun. Bless you. I decoy the perfume counter lady, they grab the gear. Don't do that to my sofa, you. The thing that bothers me is being immune compromised because of the methotrexate same flicker. That's my big problem. Like, it's the it's the fact that I'm immune compromised that's caused most of my problems. We've all got to look out for each other, I think. My gang calls Debenhams to go past. Really into JD Sports. It is, James. It's scary. Yeah, just about. No, I'm gonna go till 11, and then that'll be me done for the night. Yeah, you're only about immune for about 14 weeks, is it? That's what they're thinking now. I know that quite a few people have now got had it a second time. Worst thing is round here, like, because we're like sort of in the sticks a bit. Round here, it's only just starting to really pick up. We've got more cases round here now than we have throughout the whole lockdown, and we're not locked down at the moment. It's scary. That is scary to me. The original PJ was never a chav. I, I don't go out one day, go home, bargain, and come back with a virus I didn't pay for. Yeah, that's exactly what happens with me. Like, I just end up sick all the time. All my Like, every time someone walks in my house with a bug, or having just seen someone with a bug, I'm bound to get it. And like, it hits my lungs so quick. That's what I assume. If I ended up with COVID, it wouldn't be a case of taking a test and worrying about whether or not I've got COVID. I assume I'd know that I need hospital straight away if I get it. Yeah, exactly. Just me. Like, I put off going to hospital, and I'm really bad for it. I'm always in trouble for it. I basically am like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go, even when my oxygen levels are really low. And that's what worries my kids, is that I'll end up not going in. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Phone interrupting things. Most weeks I treat myself to a birthday cake, but I don't anymore because they're hand finished and I'm worried it would be a COVID. And doing the finishing, yeah, they're too true. I do like a good cake though. Well, from what I've heard, apparently if you're on, I was saying this yesterday, Shaz, before you got on, so all of you people that are on rheumatoid drugs, apparently if we're on rheumatoid drugs, we might not be allowed to have the injection vaccine. So my mother was telling me that she had heard on the news, it's a live vaccine, is it? Ah, that's why then. Yeah, it's got really bad the last couple of weeks. I reckon it's worse now than it was in lockdown. So yeah, I'm like that flicker as well. I get very built up in infection. Like the infection builds up inside me, I get well ill. It's not good if your daughter works in care. Oops. Did you lose your spanner? Why did you lose your spanner? That shouldn't happen. It's not good if your daughter works in care because that puts you at massive risk of catching something from the care home places, isn't it? I was a bit worried about the injection, but I would have still done it because of the fear of, excuse me, belching. Yeah, John, you're still got a spanner. I need a wee, so I'm going to get off in a minute. Anyone with metal food allergies, like I had an anaphylactic shock reaction to um, flucloxacillin, which is a penicillin based one. Yeah, the live vaccines, we're not allowed, are we? Not with them. Ugh, bit nervous about that really because I kind of want the jab as well. Like I'm scared of it, but want it at the same time. If I have to be house used for another year, so be it. You know, I've spent the last 7 years locked indoors with no friends. I'm quite all right. I'm happy. Like, I'm used to it. You know what I mean? I've got my cats. So I'm happy. Is it true what they say is in that injection? When they say things like it's got newborn baby feet or like terminated baby fetus cells in it, that's because they use DNA. They use the cords, I think, of babies that have not come to um, live, and they use the cords to make DNA, reproduce DNA, like antibodies and that. You know what I mean? I don't know how it works, but I think it's like that. Night, night, Liz. Love you lots. I'm going to get off too now as well. Llama's a lady. Because toenails. Sorry, babe. Yeah. Um, COVID may mutate, so new vaccines may be needed in the future. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Birthday cake with icing is the best. I have to make a birthday cake or Christmas cake, something cake. I like making cakes. Well, it's been lovely to see everyone. If my rheumatologist says to have it and it's safe for us, then I will have it. Yeah, that's the same as me, just me. I'll do what I have to do. If my lung doctor wants me to have it, then I'm going to have it. But I might have to not take methotrexate for a while to do so. I don't know, but whatever. I just do whatever I'm told to do, what might save me or make me feel better for the longer. The only gay in the village, more like llama, the gay llama. I wonder what sexuality you'd call that. Good night, Dorothy. Good night, everybody. Love you muchly. Good night, Pocahontas. Thank you for joining me, as always. Thanks, Shaz. Thanks, Fleeka, James, Dorothy, Spooky, Llama, Vita, Daisy. Said Fleeka, didn't I? Just me. Catherine. Who am I missing? Elizabeth, I've said night to. Daisy, I've said night to. Everyone else, Tanya who left, Nikki and Steph, Spooky, Odin, John, PJ, love to you all. Thank you everyone for joining in, and I'll try and come back tomorrow evening for some more bath bombs and another chat. Yeah, you know, Dorothy. I'm excited. Thanks ever so much, guys. It's really been lovely. Bye. Night all, and night to my fellow warriors. Yeah, thank you. Take care.